Each city in the Empire has a story. The bigger the settlement, the bigger the history it has. But not every city is made equal, and today we'll discuss an overview of the 6 largest Imperial core cities. These cities were my personal projects over the years, and while there are impressive towns built by other players' governors, these will get their own spotlight. Now let's go over these 6 core cities and get a glimpse of their stories. Naturally, we start in the capital, Kufmal City itself. By far the largest city in the Empire, and the seat of the Imperial government. All 3 branches of government are housed in the city. They are surrounded by countless pyramids and temples, all connected by a vast canal and road network. Kufmal City is also the base of military affairs, hosting the Army and Navy headquarters as well as the massive walled harbor that facilitates trade and ship construction. The city is the home of the Kufmal Metropolitan Transit Authority, which sends out subway lines across and beyond the city. Whether it be lodging at the Dagler Hotel, shopping and dining on Kappa Street, religion at the temples and cathedral, or tourism with our sports and museums, Kufmal has it all. There's almost too much to describe here, so we'll leave that to other videos and advance on to the next city. The City of Chaos and Shadows is the nickname given to the city of Carhio, and for good reason. This town was the second to be claimed by the Empire, starting out as a small village like any other. However, the Merchants Guild of the city believed that only certain ground in the city was blessed, and building above said ground would bring prosperity from the blessings of the nearby Shremple. This caused a population boom of people all wanting to live and work on the small area of blessed ground. The solution? Build upwards. And so they did, stacking houses and buildings haphazardly on top of each other, with flimsy wooden walkways connecting them. All tourists need to beware, as you can't even map the city properly with all its confusing passageways. Try not to get lost as you explore this urban jungle. Next, we come to the city of Uxban. Uxban was the 3rd settlement claimed by the Empire, founded as the birthplace of the Empire's melon production. This fame has evolved into an almost cult-like status, with the city hiding an entire temple complex dedicated to the fruit, called Melankar Wat. The city itself is a less urbanized but more spacious town, known for its lush forests and fancy mansions. The largest of these is the Imperial Summer Palace, the seat of the Emperor and the location of choice to hold the Imperial Court. The palace has its own subway connection, and its ballroom hosts the grandest events in the Empire. Fort Jennings is a completely walled fortress city that was founded on the shore of Lake Jennings. It shares a direct canal connection to the ocean and receives regular trade. The city is most known for its layers of walls and towers that make it the safest city in the Empire. Its citizens also take pride in having the Empire's grandest public baths. And right across the street is the first restaurant of the KFP franchise, plus its corporate headquarters. At one point, the location of the city was entirely forgotten by Imperial records, giving it the nickname of Shangri-La. However, that's a story for another time. The city of Prometheus experienced a massive building boom brought about by the disgraced former governor, Shotonaten. The massive public works projects made this city a sight to behold, but the subsequent Imperial War against the rebellious governor led to the ruin of the pyramid that would have been his crowning achievement. As such, tourism is thriving in the now liberated city, with streets named after the duo that brought the despot down. In Prometheus, wonders like the Hagia Sophia Cathedral draw in visitors from all around, while students flock to the prestigious Prometheus University, all of them guided by the grand lighthouse that keeps the harbor safe, even if it was meant to go to a different city at first. Regardless, Prometheus is living proof that a city can rise from its past and embrace its future. The city of Cape Lookout is the 6th core city and the newest of the bunch, only recently given the status of one by the Emperor. However, this is for good reason. The city rose to the challenge by building a massive ziggurat that is the center of government and culture in the city, and it dominates the landscape. With another grand lighthouse guarding the harbor, the city is free to expand and trade, with growth fueled by exporting a new material, mud brick. In due time, Cape Lookout can become a powerhouse in its own right. So, now you're acquainted with all the core cities of the Empire. If you're hungry for more, don't worry, since I'm planning on making deep dives into each city on its own, plus more miscellaneous videos on all facets of Kufmal's lore. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned.